Alrighty, how's it going everybody? Jonathan here with Boston Collectors, and welcome back to another video. In today's Is It Worth the Price? Darth Vader from the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Collection. So with this particular release, we have the Deluxe Edition and we also have the Collector's Edition, which it's a $45 difference that we'll discuss momentarily. Now, not only are we going to be discussing the two different editions, we're also going to throw in the Darth Vader release from the Kenobi show, which essentially come with 4 different editions, but again, we shared that previously. Check out the link in the upper right hand corner of the video. Coming back over to the Return of the Jedi Vader, we're going to go ahead and start with the Deluxe Edition first, and then we'll work our way back as we continue. So before starting this video, I went ahead and committed to the Darth Vader Deluxe Edition here, but that's something I'll bring up later on, and I'll tell you why I went ahead and committed, or why I was thinking about it as well. But getting into it, first things first, we see that price tag at $345. As always, you can head down here to the flexible payment options, and you can change the payment date as well as the number of payments, but don't forget to apply that payment plan when you're ready to. Closing that out, we're going to go ahead and see what we have inside of the box. The About Me is pretty much giving you the outline of what the Return of the Jedi is about, who Vader is, his story arc, and all of that. There isn't anything hiding in the About Me this time around. As we head down to what's in the box, we have the authentic and detailed likeness of Darth Vader in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. We have one translucent black-powered helmet head, which is going to be power-operated. Now, before we move on any further, I do have a video here that I want to show you. Now, Hot Toys shared this on their social media, and they didn't share this as a regular post. So this is what that helmet will look like flickering in your display, if you so choose. You'll also have the battery-operated pieces there on his chest, and chances are you'll have the boxes on his belt flickering as well. Getting back to the list here, we also have one newly developed head sculpt with the sculpted scars and separate rolling eyeballs. Next, we have the newly crafted helmet with the detachable outer piece, the specialized body with over 30 points of articulation and approximately 35 centimeters tall. Next, we have an assortment of hands, 12 pieces of newly crafted interchangeable glove hands, including one pair of relaxed hands, one pair of lightsaber holding hands, one pair of hands for holding the belt boxes, one pair of force using right hand. I'm pretty sure that just meant maybe the force using hands, unless it's a pair of different gestures for the right hand. We'll just have to see later on. 2 pieces of gesturing hands, one right hand without the palm, which is where it's severed, and one left fist. As with every anniversary release, we have the special packaging design featuring the Star Wars Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary logo. As we move down, we also have the costume. We're familiar with Vader's armor, the cape, the chest panels, and the system functions on the belt. As mentioned previously, those will have LED light up functions. We have the pair of calf armor and a pair of black boots. So if you have a Vader, you've seen the armor and all of that before. As far as weapons go, we have one LED lit red lightsaber, one lightsaber hilt, and one red color lightsaber blade in motion. With accessories, we have the specially designed staircase diorama base. This is specific to the deluxe version, by the way. The LED light circular figure base, which is power operated. 2 figure base arms attachable to the circular figure base, which is exclusive to the deluxe version. And one lightning effect accessory exclusive to the deluxe version. As we make our way back up, there's nothing else to really discuss. The additional details are typically more the box size and the dimensions and all of that good stuff. Now, as always, I don't like to go through Sideshow's website for the photos. It's not really the best experience, so we're going to head on over to Hot Toys' Facebook. So here we are, the deluxe version. Again, I'll make sure to let you all know what's included with the deluxe and what isn't. That'll also be shown in the accessories sheet. Now, first things first, this is a heck of a photo to start with, right? We have Darth Vader holding up Palpatine. I would love a Palpatine release, but at this point, space is limited. I'd hate to say no to it, but I don't have the space anymore. I'm topped out, and I'd hate to just have him sitting in a box. So what would you all do? Do you just kind of commit to the space that you have, or are you the kind of collector where you purchase it now so you don't have to purchase it later at a much higher price point? What makes sense for you? Let me know down below. I also like the use of the helmet here in the photo. We have the electricity coming from Palpatine, sort of screwing with everything that Darth Vader's got going on there. I did find it interesting, though, that they didn't try to make a skeleton-like portrait in there. It's just kind of blue energy, and I feel as if there's some electricity going on in the helmet as well, but I think I would have liked to have seen more of a skull-like projection in the helmet. Let me know what you all think. And here we have Sebastian Shaw's portrait, which this is phenomenal, man. This is looking really good. The use of the separate rolling eyeball function. We have bits and pieces of the mask there. I feel like the projection should be up a little bit higher, but it could be due to the functionality of the helmet and how that's lowered. Maybe they had to change it a little bit more. But wow, I love the details on the scars there on the top of his head. The only thing that I will note, by the time we saw his portrait, at least at this point in Return of the Jedi, his suit was kind of damaged. It was very damaged from the electricity, the fight with Luke. I'm not against it, but that is something that isn't, the continuity is sort of broken there. Let me know what you all think about that down below as well. It's not something that really bothered me, but it is, it's different. Here we have that other photo of Sebastian Shaw. I'm wondering if the red is also a little too prominent. Maybe it should be a little bit more, I feel like this color, that deep burgundy-ish color. I don't know. Looks good though. It literally looks like the Empire Strikes Back Vader behind me. Here we have the helmet there with the translucent piece. So you can see the electricity sort of coursing through the helmet. I'm wondering how that's going to light up. Is it battery operated from inside, or where's this light source coming from? Is it in the body there? It wouldn't be in the body, right? You would want that heating up the portrait if you wanted the chest piece on, right? Curious to know how that's going to work. If the bulb is here, where's it's gotta be in the neck, right? I don't know. Here we have the additional lightning accessory, which is exclusive to the deluxe version, as mentioned earlier. Both pieces, the helmet and the electrical component there, exclusive to the deluxe version. Wow, we're already here at the accessory sheet. Okay. Maybe they changed it. Yeah, the photos are just out of order, but we're going to go ahead and discuss what we have here since we're here. So as we start to zoom in a little bit, we have the diorama figure base, which this is really, really cool. I'd imagine if you got maybe 2 of these Vaders, you could probably have something where you could put the base in front of each other. You have the railing on the left, and maybe on the opposite side, the railing on the right with him and Luke fighting. That could be pretty cool. I also really love the LED light up figure base there. I probably wouldn't use the arms though personally, but I really, really like this base, especially the staircase there. That's really awesome. The interchangeable LED light up portrait I probably would never use personally, nor would I use the electricity effect. Let me know what you all think about that down below. Incorporating the SIR system with this release is huge. I really like that feature. As we start to scroll down, we also have the helmet, which if they ever decided to create a chamber where you could have the mechanical arms sort of lowering it on Vader himself, that would be crazy. But again, other than that, it feel as if I'm looking at the Empire Strikes Back Vader. It doesn't have that unique appearance like what we saw in Rogue One. There we have the severed hand. We have all of the hands down here as well. It's interesting that we never get a right fist hand. I don't know what that's about. But I do love the diorama base idea here where you could display the helmets beneath him. That is really cool. And that base is nice. Yeah, this is looking like a really good release so far, but I really want to see I want to show you all the posability that I saw later on in the photos. Here we have the severed arm, really nice. I'm wondering if obviously this is going to be pleather. This would be very, very expensive if they ever decided to go full leather. So you know for sure that's going to be a pleather undersuit. And here we have Hot Toys showing off the posability of Darth Vader, which whew, that's looking nice. I don't know if that's going to be double jointed or not, but the flexibility in this is really, really good. Although it doesn't look as if we have wiring in the cape, that's some Photoshop trickery there. But wow, it's looking really, really nice. I love that pose. With the use of this base, it could be the very next Thanos base where you just see it everywhere in photography and our videos. It's really good. It looks like a really great design. Here we have Sebastian Shaw with his portrait off. The likeness to what we saw in the film is it's incredible. I really like that. And with a closer look of the helmet displays, I can't say I'm mad at this. This is really cool. Again, I probably would never use it, but if it's detachable from the base, that's even better. But wow, I don't think that's, it looks like a sticker. See, I feel like this is where I wonder why Hot Toys wouldn't just put the ventilation system on top and give us that extra bit of dimension. I know they went above and beyond to create this, and at what point do you say, okay, enough's enough, or when do you say we could go a little bit further? It's an anniversary release, right? OT's been ignored for quite a bit. Go ahead and throw the ventilation up there and not a sticker. Regardless, it's a really, really nice design. Here we have the photo without these stands. Okay. Yeah, that looks amazing. Again, it's just unfortunate. That little bit of light sort of coming up to Vader would have just been really cool to add the ambiance of a dark Sith Lord. It would have added something a little bit extra to it versus red light, but not. You know what I mean? I really love this. This is just, this is cool. I probably wouldn't use the crotch holder there, but this is really nice. Let me know what you all ended up doing down below. Is this something that you're going to pick up? Do you feel like it's too expensive? Do you have the Vader that represent Darth Vader in your collection? Is there such thing as too many Darth Vaders, or are you a completionist? Let us know. This is looking awesome. Wow. I know it's not coming with a lot, but at the same time, you got everything that you need with Darth Vader. Let's see if they put the Orbesh on the side. Can't really tell. I feel like I saw it with, what is going on here on that V? It looks like a hot rod flame. That's an interesting choice. Huh. Okay, well, here we have the hands. The right force gesturing pair of hands, I can see it now. You have the fist, you have the lightsaber holding hands, the severed hand, the pointing, and is he using? Yes, he is. He's using the hands for the belt. Okay, perhaps this is for the railing system there. I'm not really sure what else you could do with this. But other than that, it looks awesome. Can't wait to see the use of the USB sabers later on. I'm wondering if that's how short the cord is going to be. Be interesting to know later on. And here we have the deluxe version exclusive. Again, this is everything that come with the deluxe version. The electricity as well. You're not going to get that without the deluxe version. So if you want it, you're going to have to commit to that additional price tag. Wow, that's really, really nice. Looks like it's definitely some Photoshop magic there, but you can get a feel for the light up feature there in the helmet. It doesn't look too bright and it's right on it. I don't know. I love to see a photo where they didn't add the Photoshop on top of it, but right here it's looking like the older version of the arms that we used to receive. Either way though, this is a great looking photo. Sebastian Shaw's likeness is incredible. This is epic. If they ever decided to do a chamber or like maybe half a diorama or something, having this in your display like this would be huge. I also love all of the little details on the inside there as well. So going back to Sideshow here, again, $345 for the deluxe edition, and for the collector's edition, you have $300. Now the expected to ship date is between July 2024 and December of 2024. Although this particular release is definitely more for the original trilogy fans, right? But what do you tell the fans who are maybe fans of the prequels? Or what do you tell somebody who's a fan of both? If you had to pick a definitive Darth Vader, would it be from the Kenobi series, or would it be from the Return of the Jedi when we last saw him? This is how he died. This is the last version of Darth Vader in canon. It's going to be a very tough time trying to figure out which Darth Vader to pick, right? Because both of these are during two different eras. You have Darth Vader here with the Sith eyes. He's still rage-induced. He's upset. He's angry. He's fighting Kenobi. Versus here, you also have Darth Vader, obviously, but more redeemed, coming to the light, sort of speak. So which one would you go with? But getting back to the Return of the Jedi release here, is it worth the price? For $345, that is a very steep ask. For $345, I guess for the additional pieces that you get included with the deluxe version, at that point, are you going to use those pieces? Do you care to have the staircase? Do you like the blue lighted helmet? I don't know. I like the stairs. I went ahead and I committed to the deluxe edition here. Again, right before I filmed the video, I just had to commit and I figured why not? So I got it. Is it worth the price of $345? If I personally had to choose, if the collector's edition came with the staircase and the deluxe edition came with the extra helmet with the electricity, I would have committed to the collector's edition. And the only reason I didn't is strictly because of the staircase diorama. But I went ahead and gave the extra $45, but I saved some money. I had points. I had $160 in points, dropped that down drastically. So I got them for a steal. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Jonathan with Boston Collectors. Let us know down below if you're going to pick this up or if you're going to pass. Stay tuned for future content. We have some figures stuck in Sideshow limbo as always. We're waiting for Clone Wars Jesse, Mando Luke, and Mando Ahsoka. When we get them, we'll get them. But until then, check out our previous unboxing and reviews. And until then, we'll catch you next time.